Hey guys, welcome back to another Krofft drawing video. I don't really intend on this being a series, but it seemed fun enough the first time when I did it and got me a lot of views, so I figure another part of this could be very interesting. In the previous Krofft drawing video I did, I explained the history of the Bugaloos and how I think they're like kind of like a British version of the Monkees, more like a bug version of the Monkees, basically like the Monkees if they were bugs, which honestly, it's a pretty good show. I have been trying to watch it. Been recently added to Tubi, and it makes my life so much better because eventually I'm going to review the show. But that's all besides the point because today we're talking about a different Krofft show. But the thing is, it's a bit more complicated than that. The Krofft show we're talking about is called Wonderbug, but it was actually part of a bigger show called the Krofft Super Show, which was a Saturday morning children's variety show produced by Sid and Marty Krofft. It aired from 2 seasons from September 11th, 1976 to September 2nd, 1978 on ABC. The show was comprised of several live-action segments, from Captain Cool and the Kongs to Bigfoot and Wild Boy, but one of the shows on that list is obviously Wonderbug, which we'll be talking about later. The Season 1 segments of the show were Dr. Shrinker, Electro Woman and Dino Girl, Wonderbug, and some reruns of Lost Saucer, which was another Sid and Marty Krofft show from ABC that I did not know about, but whatever, whatever. And then in Season 2, they had to replace Dr. Shrinker and Electric Woman and Dino Girl for some reason. They replaced it with Bigfoot and Wild Boy and Magic Mongo. And each live-action segment was now 15 minutes in length, while as in the first season, they were like, I think... Actually, it doesn't even say on the Wikipedia how long the first season's lengths were, but it's fine, whatever. The show didn't really get a third season. It was instead massively revamped and moved to NBC to feature the then popular Bay City Rollers. The show was retitled to the Krofft Superstar Hour, and Captain Cool and the Kongs were replaced by the Rollers, and new live-action segments Horror Hotel and Lost Island replaced the older ones. So we'll get into Captain Cool and the Kongs in some other video. It sounds very interesting, but let's talk about the Krofft Superstar Hour show. That just sounds really interesting, and then we will get into Wonderbug. The Krofft Superstar Hour show was another show by Sid and Marty Krofft, but after 8 episodes, it was renamed to the Bay City Roller Show. This is the actual band that replaced the fake band that the Krofft Brothers made, and yeah, that's just the way it is. This show only aired for 1 season from 1978 on September 9th to January 27th of 1979. NBC also ran other repeat Krofft shows in an unrelated umbrella title slot, the Krofft Superstars from 1978 to 1985. Very interesting. So, like I said before, this show is just a reworking of some sorts of the Krofft Super Show, the first 2 seasons of that, and they replaced the fictional band Captain Cool and the Kongs with a real-life band called the Bay City Rollers, which... Never heard of them, but they're a Scottish pop rock band known for their worldwide teen idol popularity in the 1970s, so I guess that makes sense. You gotta capitalize on that. I mean, the Monkees ended in 1970. Well, not the show, but the band, like this band in 1970, so I guess it would make sense to try to do that. So just in the previous show, the Rollers performed comedy skits and other musical numbers and introduced live-action segments, which in this show, they only had 2, Horror Hotel and the Lost Island. The Bay City Rollers segment also featured a character called Mr. Munchie in the main segment. Regular live-action segments of the show were Horror Hotel and the Lost Island. It also included reruns of Magic Mongo from the original Super Show. The show was cut back to 30 minutes after it was renamed the Bay City Roller Show, and the Lost Island and Magic Mongo were dropped. The skits with the Rollers generally feature cameos by characters from other Sid and Marty Krofft shows, including Enoch and Sleekhack from the Land of the Lost, and various characters from H.R. Pufnstuf and Dr. Shrinker, which was now named Dr. Deathray, and his assistant Hugo, which was now renamed Otto. Honestly, justice for Horror Hotel and the Lost Island, that's kind of sad that they were just kicked, all because they wanted to make the show about the Bay City Rollers. I don't even know who the fuck these guys are. I still don't know who they are. Who the fuck are these guys? But now that I gave you the lore about the Krofft show, it's time to finally talk about Wonderbug, which is what the whole drawing video is about. It's about Wonderbug, which hopefully I'm not like done drawing already because this would be a really awkward video. The plot of Wonderbug is kind of funny. The Wonderbug's alter ego is called Schleppcar. It was named due to its personalized California license plate, which was Schlepp, and it was an old beat-up conglomerate of several junked cars that look like a rusty dune buggy. Sid and Marty Krofft are known for making interesting cars. One that comes to mind is the Bugaloos' buggy. That was a pretty good car, but I'm getting off track. So, like Herbie the lovebug, the car could talk and drive. And yes, the car is voiced by Frank Welker. I didn't want to mention that, but I have to. That man voiced a car. But then again, Mickey Dolenz voiced a motorcycle, so are we really going to question things here? The main characters I'm drawing on screen right now are Barry Buntrock, Cece McNamara, and Susan Talbot. Car transformed into the shiny metal flake red Wonderbug. What? Wonderbug? Oh yeah, I forgot the name of the show. Whenever a magic horn, which played the bugle call for cavalry charge, which is, I think, I think, I'm just guessing, was sounded. In his Wonderbug identity, Schleppcar had the power of flight! Flight! Okay, interesting. And was able to help the three teenagers capture crooks and prevent wrongdoings. Excuse me, the car could fly?
Scud. That's good shit right there. I'm gonna need every last drop of this.
Whatever, I shouldn't, question that, considering the Bugaloos car could fly, and of course it can fly because it's their car or whatever. Whatever. Barry often thought he was the brains of the outfit, but of course it was usually Susan because, of course, that was the thing back then. Man smart, women dumb. Which, honestly, with the ideas that Barry suggested, I don't blame Susan for wanting to be the leader, because the running gag in the show is that Barry was just an outrageously implausible plan, and even Cece and Susan were like, damn, that's so stupid. So then Susan was just like a, smarter plan, which usually involved disguises, which Barry would then suggest as if they were his, which prompted Cece to praise Barry's supposed genius. Susan accepted the situation uncomplainingly, even telling a female character who observed one such exchange, you get used to it. So kind of the vibes of Scooby-Doo. I'm pretty sure one of the Scooby-Doo live-action movies was like Fred taking all of Velma's ideas, and Velma saying, no, these are my ideas, and then in the end of the movie, Fred's like, actually, it wasn't all me, guys, it was Velma, and Velma was like really happy, but she, that's just, it reminds me of that. There were approximately 22 episodes of Wonderbug, and besides being on the Krofft shows or whatever, they were also in a board game in 1977 and a lunchbox in 1976, which, hey, that wasn't put in order, but who really cares? I don't think there's anything else I can really say about this show. Hopefully I'm done drawing. If I'm not, I'm just gonna put some Bugaloo music and, keep drawing or whatever. But if I am, thanks for watching. If I'm not done, the video will end, when the drawing is finished, and then you'll see, like, an outro where, like, you see all the videos that are coming next. I think the next video I'm doing is Oliver and the Artful Dodger. Hopefully that's the next video. If not, it's gonna be either that or Lost on Earth. I did this in order, though, so hopefully Oliver and the Artful Dodger should be the next video that I'm making. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.
Sitting in a junkyard waiting to be ground up is a pile of cars. Looking for an old car, found a funny sled car, let's make him ours. Found a magic horn, a new car was born, the toughest of the toughest, super cars. Wonderbug, 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 Wonderbug. Faster than fast, smarter than smart, Wonderbug. When you hear the horn, help is on the way, so clap your hands, shout hooray for the wonderful, Wonderbug.
When it crunches, that's what I love. Nestle Crunch.
All right, group, perk up. Let's start the show.
Sorry, Captain. I'm not going to do the show unless I get a raise.
Turkey, why don't you give the lady a raise?
Wonderbug!
Aquella mañana, muy lejos de casa, todo daba vueltas, no nos importaba.
Cuando nos damos cuenta, no hay camino de vuelta. Aguanta que acelera cuando menos te lo esperas. On that boogie, somewhere in Brazil. On that boogie, throwing all the ways. We don't stop, we don't stop, we don't stop, we don't stop. We're coming now.
Paint your wings, fly out there and knock them dead. You heard what we said. You'll steal the show when you fly down to Flicker Town. Golden girl, the cameras are lined up. Now brush up on your bow. Those horns will blow when you fly down to Flicker Town. You'll get a chance to dance on a mountain. Someday you'll go and throw 3 coins in a fountain. No, pack your bags, 'cause Oscar has eyes for you. They're playing your cue. The world will know when you fly down to Flicker Town. When you fly down to Flicker Town. Oh yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Once in a while, it's hard to remember the smile, just like all of your toys. Can't you see I don't wanna play? I don't need it. Can't you say you want me to stay? I'll be leaving, just like all of your toys. When all of your playthings someday disappear, girl, will you be happy with nothing but tears? With nothing but tears. Bugaloos, we're in the air and everywhere, flying high, flying loose, flying free as a summer breeze, happy as a summer breeze. The Bugaloos, we're in the air